Hey, we are at Silver Dollar City. It's day 2 of their craft festival and pumpkin nights. Can't wait to show it off for you. We're going to go check everything out and let you see what's here, and even check out a few things I don't usually get to see. So the end of the day, this is actually where you exit with the Ozark Marketplace. Just the other side of the entrance, which is actually right behind us there. And normally when you come in, this is crowded, so it's kind of nice to be here at a time when it's not. Strollers, lost and found. The bakery, which is nice and empty right now. So that means I can actually give you a preview.
The colorful whoopie pies.
Nice. Cinnamon rolls. I have heard the cinnamon rolls here are now made with a mix rather than from scratch the way they used to be. But you can still see the kitchen. And oh yes, it does smell wonderful in here though. Let me give you a little look.
That's a lot of whoopie pies.
Kind of makes you hungry, don't it? So there's all of those. Just behind us, there's actually sourdough and cinnamon raisin bread right there for sale. Normally they also have apple bread. And you can see there's much more. There is the giant cinnamon rolls. Give you a nice look at all the fall decorations, the pumpkins that are out. A lot of these pumpkins are real, but yes, the big giant ones, okay, those aren't. But all the white ones and the smaller orange ones, they are. Still no cave tours. Hopefully soon. But we'll see, maybe next year. And then you can see all these 60th anniversary shirts.
Nice.
Yeah, those are a nice fall shirt. The Pumpkin City. They've got some nice things out this year for it. Okay. They even have special magnets for the pumpkin nights. There's some neat looking ones there. This is actually on the back side of one of the pillars right next to their regular magnet display. The one thing I like about Silver Dollar City is they do tend to have a good selection of magnets. Oh, and then a sign of the times. Yep, there are your masks.
Just a month ago when we searched for them all over the park, we couldn't find them.
2 months.
2 months.
But yes, now they've got a good selection, including official Silver Dollar City masks. Ooh. Ah. So they do actually have a good selection of pins. They're kind of hiding here in the store, but they are there. And there's a few others for sale around in the park as well. And thanks to a generous gift, I'm going to fix my pin deficit.
I like this one.
A couple little differences here from past ones, and hopefully this is just because we're here on a Thursday versus the weekend. But they don't have the machine running today, which normally they would. They also aren't working on their logs today like they normally would be. So, but then it's so much quieter this year as well. They are, however, still processing sorghum. But another way to tell it's a bit different, there's nowhere near as many booths on the square. You can see a lot of the decorations. You can see our big pumpkin melon tree there. But yeah, much quieter square than what it usually would be. Still very pretty. And there are still several booths here that you can see. So still definitely worth coming to check out. Another look at some of the rest of the square here. And you can hear them doing the hymn sing right over there, which they do a couple times a day. Yep. Number of craftsmen. Not as many as in past, but it does feel like there's a few more here than last year, surprisingly enough. Another look at some of the pumpkins, yeah, whatever those are. Here's some big orange things. Yes, these are set up just for it. There's a couple real ones mixed in there, along with the fake ones that'll light up tonight.
Yeah, the carved ones are all, they have plastic in them.
You can see a couple of the lights flickering over here already. But our first stop, we're going to head over and go catch rides on Time Traveler. And gotta love the pumpkin there. I do like the jack-o'-lanterns that they've got. Well, that was different. It was just me and Amber on this one in the front car, and that was as much rotation as I've ever had. I guess because there was nobody else in the back car, we didn't balance the weight, and so we actually got a little bit of rotation. So you feeling okay? So good ride though. Love that coaster. So this is Mystic River Falls. You can see the dryer there. The waterfall.
It goes high.
Yep. I don't know, we're not doing much. You want to take a shot?
Yeah. If it's not an hour long.
It might be. We can see. Oh, she blows. Or goes. So you know what? Here's what we figured. It's open. It's posted right now as an hour wait. But it's not like there's something else for to do at the moment that we haven't done, really. So we're going to do it. We're going to wait. Even if it's an hour. Hopefully it's not. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. We will just have to see how it works out weight-wise. So an hour later, it did take us an hour. The line wasn't that long, but they're short-staffed. Probably
not using boats.
Not using enough boats. Just again, short-staffed. There were 2 people on the dock, where probably they could normally use 5, but they're making it work. Neat ride. The landscaping is really nice. I got a little wet. It was just us in the boat because they're only doing groups, so not as wet as we probably would normally be if we had a full group in the boat. Mm-hmm. But I enjoyed it in general.
I thought it was fun, but I thought that if they're going to have the backstory of it being an expedition through Marble Cave, they should make it look like that, because it didn't look anything like that.
It's beautiful, but yes, I would like to have a cave segment. The lift was really neat. The one thing I can't help, the closest one I can compare it to would really be Infinity Falls at SeaWorld. We got wetter at SeaWorld, but then we had a full boat.
And the theming at SeaWorld was better.
I think the theming was better. I think overall it was a little bit better ride at SeaWorld. But it's a very, very neat ride. If I had to choose, I'd take SeaWorld's over this one, but not by much. And maybe better when they can actually run it full operation, as opposed to probably a third operation that they're doing now, if even that. Nice addition, nice update for Lost River. I enjoyed Lost River, but there were reasons it had to be replaced. It was time for it to go, unfortunately. So this is a very cool ride, very neat addition. You'll like it in the summer. If they can run it at full operation and get that line moving, it's going to be a very, very popular ride. Definitely. Anything else you want to add?
I just thought the theming could be better.
Yeah.
Like, there was the part at the end where it says mine shaft headed this way, and then it goes to the lift hill, but the lift hill is just a big open air lift. There's no mine shaft, nothing that looks like a mine shaft. I'm not sure why they even had the sign.
I wonder if originally it was meant to be enclosed there, where you were kind of feeling like you're in the cave, and then the lift brings you out of it. I don't know. It did feel like it was missing just a little something there, but hard to say. Squirrel!
No, it's a chipmunk.
Not a squirrel. Chipmunk. Hey, aminals. Where'd it go? Where is it?
It ran that way.
It ran that way. It's off over there somewhere. It really is a chipmunk. Can you see him? And there he went. Next stop, we're going to head over to Barn Swing, because according to the app, there's no wait. So we're going to go do Barn Swing, and then we'll come back. Southern Rays is on here in about 30 minutes. They're a local bluegrass group I've known. At least I've been watching them since they were little kids. They ain't little kids anymore. And Amber's finding more critters. Chipmunk. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can't snag a quick ride on Outlaw Run since we're here. Haven't been on this one in a little bit. I'm way overdue on my Outlaw Run rides. As you can see, the station here today is pretty much empty. There literally is no wait. Now, poor Amber, of course, she's still... It was a little while for her.
It just made my neck feel like I was slamming over and over.
So Amber and I are talking a little bit about Outlaw Run. and why she has a little bit harder time with it. So how was that you described it?
When I first start to feel the roughness, then I start to hyper-focus on what exactly my bones are doing and visualizing them banging against each other, which makes me notice the pain more.
Yeah. And Outlaw Run was a unique track design for the company that built it. And since then, I don't think they built any other coasters with this particular track design. Oh, ooh, look at that neat little tuft of hair. Anyways. Squirrel! Yeah. Since then, they've built a whole lot more coasters, such as Steel Vengeance and Lightning Rod. Now, what did you say about Lightning Rod?
I remember liking Lightning Rod.
Okay. So that design is a lot smoother than Outlaw Run is now. And for somebody a little more sensitive to the roughness and shaking, Amber notices it. Me, I don't mind it, but yeah, she liked it better its first year here, Outlaw Run here, than the way it runs now. For me, it's still fine. A little bit of cinnamon bread. Gotta have the drink as we get ready for Southern Raised. So bluegrass and bread, that works for me. Time seeing Southern Raised. I've been seeing them for years, since they were kids. So good show as always. So Amber and I are like, okay, it's time for food. So we're at the smokehouse watching the Mystic River Falls behind us, and let's see if I can give you a good look. I'll reverse this so you can get a good look. There we go. And that is dinner. A little bit of brisket, a little bit of turkey with some mac and cheese and beans. Between the two of us, that's going to be plenty to split up because we still have a little bit of the cinnamon bread left. You hungry? You wish I would just shut up so we can eat, huh? Well, that was a very satisfying meal. So you can hear Southern Raised playing again behind me. But so now we're gonna head off, go check out a few other things. We still got like an hour until we can even head down to Echo Hollow, but probably catch that, and then we'll see the pumpkins after that. So now we just gotta kill a little bit of time. Who should we kill? Can I kill you?
No.
I can't kill her. I brought you into this world. I didn't bring you into this world? I missed something somewhere. I just had to show this down here. This is Fireman's Landing. It's 5 o'clock on Thursday. The park's open for 4 more hours here. Well, there's a guest there. Yeah, the covered wagon's going with one guy and his kid. There's nobody down here. So can I show you though? It's in the barn right now. A number of different crafts and things. And again, not as packed as it has been, but also trying to leave plenty of room for walking. Kind of some neat lamps. And then you got furs as well.
Well, I don't like to cut the opening on the top because I like to carve all around my pumpkin. And you might see some of these carvings along this walk. I carved 500 pumpkins for you guys tonight. Well, not tonight, but for you to enjoy tonight. I open the pumpkins from the bottom. I sit the pumpkin on my lap. Let's pretend that I haven't carved this pumpkin yet. I sit it on my lap so I can control it. Hi, you guys.
Alright, so it's about 5:30. Echo Hollow show starts at 6. So we're going to head on down there, and by the time it's over, you can see the lights starting to pop up a little bit. It's probably going to look really cool by the time we get done. So, but this should be fun. I haven't seen the Echo Hollow show in a couple of years, which is really sad. Going to fix that. So we've got just a couple minutes till the show starts, and you can kind of see there's a lot of space up here. But notice this is just the upper deck. So what's down below? Well, those empty seats there, and you can kind of see there. We can spot one family, 2 families. There's not very many people here. It's a quiet day in the park anyways, and a weekday, but yeah, lots of room for the show. I almost feel bad for the entertainers because it's hard to do a show when there's nobody in the audience. So as the sun begins to fall, you can see the lights begin to come up and the colors. And yeah, they're definitely making this really nice. Lots of greens and purples. This will give you a little bit of an idea now. It's not even fully dark yet, but you can see how everything is lit up and glowing. This is definitely bigger than in the past. We're going to walk all the way down to Echo Hollow to Grand Expo and let you see everything there. You can get a good view. And my daughter is all excited because there's a puppy working. It's not a chipmunk this time, at least. It's a pumpkin. It's a giant pumpkin.
Pumpkin would be a great name for a dog.
Pumpkin. Why would you want to name your dog Pumpkin?
Is that what you could say here? Pumpkin.
This child is weird.
It'd be a great dog name.
So they updated their shooting gallery here a while back, and I actually hadn't even really looked close at it. You can now see the ice cream shop. Really kind of a neat looking little deal here. Except for that my daughter doesn't like the bear for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, she's probably okay with the pig and the porcupine, and I'm not quite sure what that other thing is there. But a dog, maybe. Now, actually, what's really scary about this is if you have a spot that doesn't have a gun working, it's Shorty! So as you come down into Grand Expo, you can see, again, some of the lights. It's still not fully dark. Yeah, they're playing the Monster Mash. Okay, so Silver Dollar City. Person, why did you wait so many years to do something like this? Are you going to swings? Amber wants to go to swings. Are you swing, go to swings? I do really like how they've lit everything up, all the woods. This, if you saw my video of California Adventures Halloween Party last year, okay, they've taken a lot of the same ideas that they did in the Haunted Woods there. So I mean, all the green and the purples and everything, it's really pretty. Give you another little look at the way they've got Grand Expo lit up. It's just really pretty in here. And of course, you don't get nighttime at the park very often anyways, but this is just a really nice way to do it. Teacups go around fast.
Really fast.
Really, it's been a while since we've done that. Yeah, it's a little hard to walk straight right now, but we are going to head from here. Oh, gotta find some hand sanitizer because we were spinning that thing good. And you can see the lights are now getting bright, and we're gonna be heading over to that. And yes, definitely a little bit darker than last time we were here. Got a few booths here. We got a dancing pumpkin. Fun stuff. Let me hear you say yeah. Say yeah. Say oh yeah. Say oh yeah. The snacks that we got here, the pumpkins, apple shack, chicken and waffle company, and then the dance party. So as you can see, they've got DJs, they've got entertainment, they have a comedian, juggler, other stuff. Mike Bliss, who's awesome and amazing. Amber got a pumpkin cappuccino. What did you think?
It's yummy. A little too much mix, but otherwise it's good.
A little too much mix, but otherwise good. And then we got her a neat picture here with a couple of the girls because she liked the outfits. Hopefully that picture came out, so I'll be able to show that to you. And we are going to head out of here and start down into the Spooky Wood. Sorry, the Woodland Hike. More glow this way. I think he's just a little high. pumpkins on the ground. And yeah, very pretty. So you can kind of see some of the glowing pumpkins. You can hear Fireman's Landing off to the right. But you can see they've got it lit just beautifully. Some owls up there. But just a really neat, pretty walk. There's more out here this year than there were last year. Of course, this year we're actually out here at night as opposed to dusk.
I like the trail of ants.
Yeah, yes. And the one thing that if you're not careful you will miss is that a lot of these have a little bit of humor to them. Like there's a whole bunch of bugs and stuff. Just a really neat job with it. And I actually like the fact that we're out here on a quieter night for us at least, because it's easier to stop and take a look and see some of the crazy things. Hey, these look like they could be for you. Although they're kind of upside down.
They're cute.
Yeah, so they've got animals in a lot of the pumpkins. And you can hear the music kicking up again behind us. Which, if it wasn't for COVID, they could be doing a lot of line dancing and stuff, but that kind of makes it a little more difficult. They are doing some, but... Give you a little look at the archway going in. What they have is nice. And of course, COVID's cutting back on some of it. And they've got lights all over the place like this right now.
It's up in the succotash eating area too.
Yeah. So I mean, really, it's a very neat lighting display. And even the dining area, you can see. The only complaint I might have, and part of it I'm sure is the weeknight, part of it is COVID, and part of it is because it's new, so 3 things, is I wish there was a little bit more. It's a very small crowd tonight, so yes, it's no surprise most of this stuff is closed. Whereas it might be open on a busier night, maybe?
I think that the company's limitations are making it hard for them to do things.
Yeah.
Which is annoying because there's a lot of Halloween that can be enjoyable beyond their limitations.
Yes. That's something else too, is Hershen's going to be very cautious about what they do. They're not going to do anything monsterish or scary.
It doesn't have to be scary.
No, it's all going to be harvest, not Halloween. But that's okay. Still love what they do. As we go into the glass shop here, my daughter spotted something that she wanted to see. Ooh. So yeah, my daughter spotted these as we were walking by. She's like, ooh, pumpkin glass. Well, yeah, glass would be. Sparkles. Very cool. And I see they've got all sorts of them here. Okay, so as we're making our way out, we stopped at Brown's Candy Shop because Amber had to get her candy. You can see we're like 20 minutes before closing.
Cookie butter.
Peanut brittle is better.
Cookie butter.
And I keep telling her, peanut brittle's the best, especially the homemade peanut brittle they make here at Brown's Candy Shop.
Cookie butter.
And she keeps repeating this nonsense about cookie butter.
Well, one of the things I got was cookie butter fool's gold, so it's basically cookie butter peanut brittle.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to comment below and tell her she's wrong, because I'm right, because I'm always right.
Cookie butter.
Peanut brittle. So you can see as we're on our way out.
It smells smoky.
Yeah, a little bit of smoke up here, which is interesting. There's our pumpkin tree. I'm not sure what the smoke smell is, but nice and quiet. Lights are off as we get ready to head home. We have thoroughly enjoyed the Harvest Festival and the pumpkin nights.
I'm really glad I wasn't sick this time.
Yes, I'm really glad you weren't sick too. So we're going to start heading out to the Hospitality House and then the Ozark Marketplace. I hope you had fun riding along with us and getting a preview. The Pumpkin Nights is a lot of fun. I just can't wait till they get a chance to expand it more. But thank you for finally coming up with something for fall like this. Great evening event. So So if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and a like. Don't forget to comment below. And thank you so much to my patrons for making trips like this possible. If you want to know more about my patronage or my YouTube members and their financial support and the perks that come with it, check the links below. Thank you so incredibly much for watching, and God bless. So as the sun begins to fall, yeah, screwed that up.